Come along with me as I ride my bicycle home from work. The danger is real. Passing just inches to my left are vehicles that could potentially kill me. Sharing the road with motor vehicles is risky. Nationally, 47,000 bicycle riders are injured and 700 are killed annually in collisions with vehicles. I try to be a safe rider, but I have crashed my bicycle 8 times in the last 3 years. So I may not be the best example of proper behavior. I make many stupid decisions. My hope is that you can learn from some of my mistakes. The most common type of bicycle crash is a fall or a collision with a fixed object. All of my crashes are in this category. I was going too fast for conditions, slipped on wet roads, ran into the curb, or lost my balance and control. More serious collisions involve motor vehicles. There are 6 common types of bicycle motor vehicle collisions. Number 1 on the hit parade at 32% is running stop signs and signals. Both bicyclists and motorists are equally at fault in this type of collision. I will admit that cyclists are some of the worst offenders of running stop signs. The percentage of bicyclists that run stop signs is way too high. It is probably around 100%. When a cyclist runs a stop sign or a red light, he is risking his own life. A motorist failing to yield puts us all at risk. The second most common cause of autobike collisions at 21% is mid-block pullouts. Bicycle riders are usually at fault in this type of collision, often the result of children riding out of driveways or sidewalks. On busier multi-lane roads, it is more likely to be a motorist pulling out in front of a cyclist. One afternoon, I came upon a wreck blocking the bike lane. Someone had pulled out in front of a truck. If they can't see a truck, what chance do I have that they will see me? Motorists need to look twice and yield to traffic in the lane. Experienced adult bicyclists can travel at 15 to 30 miles an hour. This may be too fast for some situations. Slower speeds give you more time to react. The third most common cause of autobike collisions at 20% is turning mistakes. Motorists are at fault more often than bicyclists. The most dangerous type of turning collision is what bicyclists call a left cross. It is called a left cross because the motorist is turning left directly into the path of the cyclist. Because the motor vehicle is moving faster, this situation can be deadly. I am traveling 20 miles per hour. I didn't see the car until it was in front of me. The driver was looking farther down the road for other motor vehicles and did not see me in the bike lane. My view was blocked by the passing SUV, and I was looking in my mirror for traffic turning into the same driveway from behind. I missed a collision by a half second. This type of accident should be easy to avoid because both the motorist and the cyclist should be able to see each other. The motorist is turning and crossing lanes and should be yielding to traffic, including traffic in the bike lane. A more common type of turning collision is known to bicyclists as the right hook. What makes this type of collision dangerous is that the motorist is in the cyclist's blind spot as they approach. After the motorist passes, the bicyclist is now in the motorist's blind spot. I don't know it yet, but there has been a serious motorcycle crash a mile up the road and the road is closed. Traffic is backed up and this guy decides at the very last moment to turn without signaling. Many bicyclists are killed every year because of right-turning vehicles. Motorists have a responsibility to yield to traffic in the bike lane. The mistake that many bicyclists make is to ride into the motorist's blind spot at the corner. Cyclists need to remember passing on the right is risky because the motorist doesn't see you. There are 3 things the motorist can do. Move over into the rightmost lane if turning right, use your dad-burn turn signal, and check your blind spot before turning. Number 4 on the hit parade is rear-end collisions. One of the most feared collisions by bicyclists is being run over from behind. This accounts for only 9% of bicycle vehicle collisions. However, 25% of rear-end collisions are fatal to cyclists. The most common contributing factor to rear-end collisions are distracted drivers and speeding. I don't usually film to the rear, but I see too many motorists crossing over the white line behind me. They are cutting the corners because they are speeding. Bicyclists can improve their odds by using a mirror, making themselves visible with a reflective vest and lights, choose roads with slower traffic, and don't ride the white line. Motorists need to slow down, pay attention, and stay in your lane. The fifth most common cause of auto bike crashes is bicyclists riding the wrong way. Many bicycle riders believe they are safer if they can see the approaching traffic. However, they are often less visible because they pop out from behind parked cars, and you might also get hit by other bicyclists. But this guy gets the prize. I was so surprised by what he did, I almost didn't get it on film. I was so afraid he was going to get hit, I was afraid to look. I ride 1 mile on a sidewalk because it is the shortest route. Because I am riding against traffic and the motorists are not looking for me approaching on their right, this is a dangerous situation and I must be cautious. One day I actually saw a bicyclist get hit by a vehicle when he rode in front of a car. So I've learned to go behind. The sixth most common cause of auto bike crashes is riding in parking lots. Riding in parking lots is not recommended by safety experts. 4% of accidents happen in parking lots. I admit it, I use parking lots as shortcuts or to avoid dangerous roadways. There is less traffic and it is moving slower. However, motorists are not looking for bicycles and traffic patterns are chaotic. Extra caution should be used. Another less common bicycle auto collision is dooring. This type of crash is most common in large, congested urban areas. Most urban cyclists fear someone opening a door in their path because getting doored can be fatal. However, in Austin along Shoal Creek, most cyclists choose to ride in the door zone instead of out in the traffic lane. This is risky, but we all do it. Someday, someone's luck is going to run out. The correct move would be to yield to traffic and then ride out a safe distance. Unfortunately, this video will probably scare some of you into not riding your bicycle to work. I have edited hundreds of hours of video to show you only a few minutes. Most of my ride is uneventful and pleasant. If you enjoy riding a bicycle and have thought about riding to work, I recommend it. I enjoy bicycle commuting. But bicycling has risk. Cyclists need to take control of their own safety because it is unrealistic to expect others to always do the right thing.